All right, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I quickly want to show you a simple way to get information about a specific program, either through simple Google search or if you know the school name you want to look for, you can go ahead from there. So, luckily, I want to search for a master program in environmental science. So first thing I'll do, you come to Google. I've already opened my Google tab. I'm going to tab graduate assistantship program in environmental environmental sciences or environmental toxicology. You then it's going to list out names and programs and all the good stuff like that. So the first one I can see is assistantship environmental sciences and policy. I would oh, let me go to my school. Yeah, Raging Cajun. So this is a school I'm very familiar with. Graduate masters in environmental resource science. So I'm going to click it. It's going to open up for me. It takes me directly to the program website. Now, all the information you need about your program that you're interested in is going to be on the departmental website of the program you're looking for in that particular school. So this is the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. Go Cajuns. Yeah, I know that's my school, so I'm happy. Anyway, so you can see the School of Geosciences. You have about us, everything you're looking for about us, you can find there from the geology major, geology minor, masters in geology, environmental sciences, masters in environmental sciences. Their PhD in earth and energy is what they call their PhD in environmental sciences. So these all are all in there. For current students, you see everything you need to find: scholarship, aid, graduate assistantship, and then for your curriculum, you all look in here, and then you see all the good stuff. So you can see they have masters in environmental sciences major, you have masters in geology, and you have environmental sciences minor. You have masters in environmental sciences resource. So what do you want to look for? The grad school offers a limited number of teaching TA. So they offer that. You see, then most important to you as a first timer, you want to look at what are their requirements. I clicked on that. I scroll down to see now when you're seeking admission, you're seeking graduate assistantship. Two things are involved. You're looking at the requirement from the school as well as the additional requirement from the department. Sometimes some people make the mistake, oh, I met all their requirements. Yes, for the graduate school, but you need to meet other additional requirement that each department is asking for that might not be applicable to other departments. Say like this one says to be considered for admission to the MS in Environmental Resource Program. You need to meet the admission requirement by the grad school as well as the program specific requirements. So those terminology is very important. If you come here, you see the requirement for the admission into the grad school. And then you see that to be admitted, you need to also have a master's degree in related or engineering field. That is very important. If you go further down, you see everything that you two have taken there. See the final thing they tell you that if you meet the requirement and you're ready to take the next step, click on apply now. Yes, I know some people will say, well, what are the requirements? You come in here, or you also want to look at, oh, as an international, what do I need to do? Click on international student. Every school has an international student requirement that you need to know. So, oh, you're very interested in our program. We have hundreds of international students, so you will not be what alone. You click on what apply, and then boom, you're there. Then you come look at the graduate assistantship. You check it out. What is, oh, they have everything you need. Okay, it's good, it's funded. As a TA or as a GA, you can go ahead and what? You can visit the graduate school. If you visit the graduate school website, and then you can also come to the requirement, and then you will see the requirement here. You click admission requirement. It says takes me to a different page, which is for the grad school. Now see the difference. One is the School of Geosciences. That is the departmental website. But this is the people that handles, in fact, they handles all the applications from different people. They handle it. So it has to go through them. What do I need to be considered for admission? For you to be eligible to be called a graduate student before you can apply to the grad school, School of Environmental, School of Geosciences, you need to meet this requirement. You need to have what? A bachelor's degree or equivalent. Yes, you can have HND evaluated. Oh, mind you, for HND, this school does not accept HND. I must state it, my school does not accept HND, evaluated or not. So please note that this school does not accept it. It requires what? English proficiency. Mind you, Nigeria is not exempted in this school, but you can request for what? Either TOEFL, but now I think they've added Duolingo. So you can take either TOEFL, ITIL, or what? Duolingo. So that's an additional requirement. Then you provide additional material. That's if GRA is required or not. Some schools would skip, they've waived the GRA, but this department you have to find out if it's required. And if you look down here, it said GRA is not required for all graduate program. Preferred expectations set by individual graduate program. So you have to find out from the graduate program, did they have GP, GRE or not? Not required for all graduate programs. It's stated there. For your GPA of 2.75 overall or undergrad, or those for US with 3 points over the scale of last 60 credit hours. So now that we'll talk about GPA in the interim, but for now, these are things that you need to be aware of. So the English language is there, TOEFL, ETL, and the application deadline, which is very important. If you're applying for fall, these are for only domestic students, that's US based students that are within US. But if you are international, you're applying out of US, you need to what? Take note of these days. This is the last day you can submit. If you don't submit before the 15th of May for fall 2023 program, you're not going to want to get it. Because if you read down here, it says that the late fee, and we cannot guarantee that your application will be reviewed in time to start classes, because you would need your what? The I-20. We'll talk later in the future about what I-20, because as an international, you need what? I-20. The last day to apply for I-20 is for fall is June 30th, which might not give you enough time. But if you apply early, you can scale through. So for international first time applicant is $30. I've not seen this program with application fee. Yes, that's how it is. We have not seen it. So for you to meet the requirement for this particular assistantship that you really need, you need to submit before March 1. So that means these days does not apply to you if you're going to need graduate assistantship. You must submit before what? March 1. So basically you have to submit by February 28th. You've got to help you if it's a leap year, you might have one other day, February 29th. But if not, by February 28th, all applications to this particular school must have been concluded and submitted. I hope this helps answer some of the questions you have. If you have additional questions, just put it in the comment section and I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you and have a wonderful day.